Welcome back, friends. It's the Halfass Crafter. I'm Laura, the Halfass Crafter. It's New Magazine Monday. Welcome to April. I know that I didn't do one last week, but that's because Monday was the 31st of March, and I was like, I'm not sure that I'm going to have enough magazines to get through the month. I think maybe I'm just worrying for nothing, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, here we are. We're going to do April. Can you believe it's April? Today I'm going to do April, May of Birds and Blooms. I'm going to do April of Elle Decor, and I'm going to do April of Southern Living. So I purposely chose the Birds and Blooms because what I wanted to do is this is how I store my fussy cuts. So I have these little guys, and I will put a link down below in the description box where you can purchase these on Amazon. Oh, look, I just found a little piece. So I labeled them, and what I realized is I have one called Plants, and there's like nothing in it anymore. So I've been working in my random glue book just on my own time while recovering from surgery. And I realized I don't have any plants. So I thought when I got my Birds and Blooms, I was like, ooh, I need to harvest this. So we are definitely going to harvest Birds and Blooms today and see what we can come up with. And then we'll do Elle Decor and Southern Living. And oh my gosh, look at that. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, those strawberries are really good though. Cannot get both, but we're going to take this. There is a good chance that I will be like, I'm going to take this whole magazine. But I'm going to try not to do that and only take things that really speak to me. So I don't go through a magazine and say, oh, I can use this circle and I can use, this lady and I can use this word. I don't do that. I go through and I figure out, oh, you know what? This would be really good. Here, let me put that over there. This would be really good in a black and white glue book. So I'm going to take that. I am collecting things for black and white because I do want to do at least one black and white page, but I would really like to do some black and white pages. So anyway, so as I was saying, I'm not going to go through and take everything, right? What I'm going to do is, oh, they're towhees. I love towhees. I'm going to take things that speak to me immediately that I'm like, oh yeah, I need this. So I'm thinking about this because this head would be great on a model's body. But I think I might leave it. Whoa. Well, we're taking that. So that's a good background. That's cool. That's a great picture. Sure, you could use those as a background if you want. I have way too many squares and rectangles right now, so I'm not taking squares and rectangles, except maybe that one. I know. It's fine. I will look for, oh, that's good too. This would be a nice fussy cut, so I'll probably take, definitely, oh, those would be good. Oh man, those would be really good to put on models' bodies. So what you do is you take so I have big fussy cuts in here. And I wouldn't cut these ladies' heads, but I could, obviously, but I don't want to. I want them in their full form. But you can, cut their head off. You could leave their neck, and then you could just cut this out and pop it on there. But I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to have to, I do think I want this one, and I can take this for a background piece since I'll have the page out. So when I do cut things, so if I were like, oh, I really want this bird, and I took the bird and then on the back there was like a square or rectangle of color, I would take it. This would be great. This would be great for a model's head. And that one would too. Okay. We're going to take those for heads. Oh, look at the little birdie. I love birds. Birds are great. Who doesn't love birds? That's really good, but that's the same picture as this picture. It's just mirrored and blown up a little bit bigger. So since I have that one, I'm not going to take that one. Oh, that's cute. That might be actually kind of neat to cut out. I'm going to take that and that. Yeah, and I could even get that. Could I get that bird? Maybe. Okay. And then I guess I'll just take the penguins while I'm at it, because that page fell out. Oh my gosh, these are flickers. Let me tell you. All spring, it has been nothing but flickers all the time. It's just like Woody Woodpecker is outside my window hollering and laughing, and there's like a billion of them. And they keep pecking on my chimney flashing and right above my front door trying to mate. That's how they mate. Ooh, I like small spaces and big flavor. But do I want these flickers at all? I think I already have a picture like that in an old Birds and Blooms. Ooh, look at these. These are great. And I could fussy cut those out. Do I want this? I would cover most of it up if I put it in a background. That I could definitely fussy cut. So I'm going to take it. I know we skipped it. I didn't say if I was going to take it or not. I'm going to go back to it. Oh, look at that. That hummingbird's all like, do you see this? That hummingbird's like, I am pooped. Oh, it's got to be kind of prickly though. It's not like laying on a bed of nails. Oh, that one's taking a little piddle. Ugh, there wasn't a lot of blooms in the Birds and Blooms. Oh, that's really pretty, but that's the background and it's pretty thick. All right, let's go back to where we were hemming and hawing over this. I really like the strawberries. I'm going to take these strawberries. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take the strawberries. So here's what I can do. I can fussy cut these strawberries out. I could just cut them off right there and fussy cut all of this. And then that leaves me these as well. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to leave this alone for now. And then that freed up some pages on this side, including this one, which maybe I'll take those birds. And that one, but I don't want that one. There's nothing in there. So I'm just going to recycle that. I know. Y'all are like, there were words, there were this, there. I have so many words, y'all. So many words. I have a pouch of words that still need to be cut out. And it's this thick. And then I have a pouch of words that have been cut out. And it's about the same thickness. So, yeah. All right, let's go on to Elle Decor. Let me move these out of the way. So all of these are current magazines. None of these are old. None of them are vintage. You can go to the newsstand today and get these. And this one has this picture of Armani. It's a little creepy. I'm sorry, but he's a little creepy. Okay, this I love. So I have cut this out before, but I really want that. Let's see what's on the other side. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I can get both. Okay. Cool. We're taking this for that watch piece. And then we'll see. We can take that too, maybe. Okay. So when I go through magazines, I'm looking for backgrounds and for fussy cuts. Sometimes I go in with just a background lens. Sometimes I go in with just a fussy cut lens, but then I find backgrounds. I'm going to take this as a background, and I might take, yeah, I'll take this one as a background as well, because there's not really anything on the other side. I've actually been on a little kick of collecting black and white photos of models because they look really good on my colorful backgrounds. So that's kind of a new thing that I've been doing. I could cut out this chair and this ottoman to go into a room, but sometimes I like to put things that are unexpected in rooms. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. Oh, that's a really good fussy cut. I gotta take these. I'm taking them. I don't really need decor bits as a fussy cut anymore right now. Ooh, that's kind of cool. But do I want to take this whole page for this? I could also cut that out. Yeah. Those will be easy. Those are rectangles. Not that I need any rectangles, but you know, whatever. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a ring for $13,000. Is it $13,000 pretty? Probably not. This is a skirt. Oh, that's like, I mean, you could make that a whole, that's a body. But then it's that on the other side, which are ice buckets, which are awesome. Oh, but that's such a body. That's a body. We got to make a paper doll. Sorry, we're making a paper doll. And if I can, whatever I can save on the other side, I will. But I'm going to set this over here on this side for paper dolls because that's where we're at. So I am going to be very picky about what I choose. So if I didn't have squares and rectangles, this is a great square and rectangle piece. So you cut this out, you could cut this off, and then you could make that a strip. You could make that, you could start cutting that into squares and rectangles. And what it does is it takes away, you know, we see this as a tray with things in it. It takes that away because it breaks it all up. And then it just looks sort of abstract. So, flippity floppity. Those are really pretty. I'm kind of like, man, I could fussy cut those out, I think. I think I could, and then I would take those apples too, so we're going to do it. I have so many fussy cuts, y'all. I really need to use them. Ooh, I kind of like that, but I'm going to leave it because that's the only thing I like on that page. Ooh, these would be great squares and rectangles if I needed any. Don't worry, I'm not throwing this magazine away. Y'all don't need to be like, send me your magazines. It's all okay. I don't throw them away. Oh, that's really pretty. That'd be a pretty background, wouldn't it? I don't really need ooh, that's a pretty background. That's a beautiful background. I'm going to take that one because I know where I want to put that one. Okay, what's on the other side? Nothing. Literally nothing. That's really pretty. Ooh, that might be a good room, but you'd have to maybe find something to cover that up. But that's pretty colors. Ooh, that would be fun. That could be a good room because you could cut out the windows and do something fun in there. Ooh, that's a pretty... That's a really nice square or rectangle. That would be fun. You could put something in the pool. That looks like a squirrel. Well, that's very ornate. Oh. That might be a fun fussy cut. I think I'll take it. I think I'll take it. Oh, that's creepy. Do these people live in a Chucky movie? Like, I don't know. I don't know that I'd want to be doing all that. Oh, that's nice and light. Whoa. Pretty. That would be a fun background to put some people in. Ooh, look at all the fun stuff. Cut that out. So when I see spreads like this, I want to pull it apart and see what do I have available to me. So I could cut that off. I could cut the whole thing and leave this green. I could take those. I could take that. I could take some of this couch, but it's got writing on it, so you have to consider that. I could take this. And then you have to stop and say, is this all worth it? And I already have so much of that stuff that it's not worth it right now. So, okay. We're going to move on from that one. And now we are in Southern Living. And I think this one has a page that I really want, but I can't remember. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish that was a whole picture. I'm going to take it anyway, even if I just have to put it on the edge of a page. Southern Living uses a lot of glue. They must like have someone that sits on the board of directors for a glue company. There's so much glue in their magazines. There we go. Oh, that's cool. I can get a lot of that. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Yes, this is what I wanted. So I'm going to cut out these houses and put them on something else. I don't know what. Whoops, I cut the wrong page. Let's see if it makes this a little easier. Oh, it did. It works, sort of. There we go. Ooh, it's very staticky. Super staticky. Look at that. So what I will do is I'll cut this part out, and then I will probably cut potentially straight down. And then I'll have to lay something on top of here, but I definitely want that. And then, do I want these M&Ms? I don't know. Go back. Ooh, that's pretty. That'd be a nice background too. I'm gonna keep it in here though. Same, good background. Look at that fun thing. How do you make a candy dish out of Starburst jelly beans? Those are my favorite jelly beans, by the way. I know. You can judge. They are delicious. And if you can find the ones that are just the red ones, you don't even need to worry about anything else ever again. That is fun. I'm cutting that out. Oh, that's fun too, but I like that better. Okay. Now you could cut this out. Whenever I do floral arrangements like this, what I'll do is I don't actually follow the flowers. I just sort of jaggedly cut around the flowers because your eye isn't going to go and inspect that very closely. Oh, look at these beautiful colors. I kind of want this plate. And I like that too. I wish there was a picture of just that. Okay, I'm taking this. And I'll cut these out, and I might even cut this out. I'll definitely cut this plate out. I'll cut this little bowl of orange slices out, and because I can stick it on the side. And I may even cut out this floral arrangement like I was just saying. So I would like jaggedly cut here and jaggedly cut here, and I wouldn't worry about these. If it's leggy, I don't want it because I don't want to have to mess with it. And then I'm going to look over here and be like, those are pretty colors. That would be a nice little square. Oh, wouldn't that be fun if that was bigger? You could put somebody sitting on it. Oh, that would be fun. That's pretty. That'd be a good background. Do I need backgrounds? I don't think I do. Oh my gosh. Remember that? Ugh, so gross. You put mayonnaise or sour cream or cottage cheese in there. Ugh. Gross, gross, gross. My mother used to give us that. This is your dessert. I'm like, that is not dessert. I don't know what that is, but get it away from me. That is disgusting. Grody. No. Ooh, look at that. Those are good. Good words. Vacation of the year, Outer Banks. Yeah, there were a lot of kids growing up that wanted to go to the Outer Banks. That's where their families would go. This is really pretty. And you know, you could cover that up with something, and you could cover her up. So that would actually be a really good background. There's wild horses and some French fries. I love French fries. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a neat building. Ooh, look at the color. Pretty. Pretty colors. Ooh, look at that colors. Wow. There's a lot going on there. Barbecue. There's a nice man. You could cut him out. He'd be easy to cut out, wouldn't he? I could also take his head and give him this little body. His head would fit on there. We might do that. We might just do that. I know, y'all are like, whoa, paper dolls. You haven't mentioned paper dolls in forever. I know. The paper doll videos don't do so well, so I don't worry about them. I don't know what to tell you. Well, that's pretty. That'd be a good room, but you would have to find something to cover that up. I mean, you don't have to, right? You can leave it if it doesn't bother you. And I do have some rooms that have writing, and you can see the writing, and I just don't care. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. That's beautiful. Look at that. Look at those azaleas. Those are pretty. That would be pretty to cut out. I'm cutting that out. I need plants. So I'm going to cut those out. That's a pretty background. Oh, that reminds me of home. Oh, funny. Man, fried chicken was my favorite. When I ate meat, that was it. When I was a kid, I would just eat plates of fried chicken. Bring me some fried chicken. Bring me fried chicken. And fried okra and fried squash. And if it was fried, y'all just bring it to me, okay? That's all I'm saying. Just bring it to me. If you like shrimp, you could use that as a background. It's pretty colors. I hate shrimp. I think it's gross. They are like worms of the sea, and I do not want to eat them. But y'all go right on ahead. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Ooh, these are pretty food. Okay. What is this? Whoa. 14 mini croissants. So you buy the croissants. Okay, I got you. Oh my gosh. There's cream cheese in there. Oh, you're going to layer. Okay, you're going to cut these croissants in half. You're going to layer cream cheese, lemon zest, lemon juice, vanilla. You're going to mix all that. Oh, with blueberries. Oh my gosh. Yep, you're going to put the blueberry cream cheese mixture over it. You're going to put the croissant tops over it. You're going to pour an egg mixture on top, so you're making this like pudding. Oh my gosh. And then you tear up the remaining croissants and stuff them in the little holes. Holy smokes. I should make that for Christmas. Look at that pretty piece of cake. We're taking that. Lemon buttermilk cake. I love a good lemon cake, y'all. Love a good lemon cake. Oh, so pretty. Isn't that pretty? We're taking the cake. Take the cake. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Wow, is that all? Did we do all of that? How long did that take? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we did find some paper doll bits. So we may need to use these. I do have a Vogue over there that I may dig into and see if I can find some more paper doll bits. And maybe I'll do a paper doll video. If you want to see a paper doll video, leave me a comment and let me know. And I will post one. They don't do very well. People don't really, there's not a whole lot of people that like to watch them. For some reason, I don't know why, doesn't matter. But we got a lot of good stuff today. So happy Monday. Look at this. I hope that y'all have a wonderful week. And hopefully you had a good weekend, trying to get back into it. We've got some beautiful things that we can cut out and layer and put into glue books, and it's going to be fabulous. And if you want to see a paper doll video, let me know. And yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful week. Bye.